grace and all of our righteousness is but as filthy rags. So it doesn't matter whether you in the pulpit or in the pew. Doesn't matter whether you a sanctified deacon or just a member of the congregation. You ain't no better than anybody else. For a rich young ruler came to Jesus on one occasion and said, "Good master," and the master stopped him right there. Said, "Don't call me good, for there's none good but the Father." I don't care how many services you attend. I don't care how many Bible studies you in. You're still a sinner, saved by grace. And God's not in the business of just blessing some sinners and not other sinners. He lets the sun shine on the just and the unjust. And if most of us would be honest and tell the show enough everlasting and living truth, even while we were dancing to the world and doing the devil's bidding, God was still blessing us. God kept his hand upon us even while we were out there in the world. Do I have a witness? You haven't always been in church praising God on a Tuesday night. The one thing that makes us definitively Baptists is that we believe in adult believers' confession of faith, which means that you have to come from something to get something. And a lot of us want folk to believe that we've been saved ever since we were a baby, that we've been sanctified since we were in nursery. But you ought to just tell the truth. The Lord snatched you like a brand from the burning, pulled your feet out the mire and clay, and set you on a rock to stay. But even while you were in the world, he had his hand on you. And so I wondered, Bill, how then do we deal with this? If it is the same God, and if he deals with folk the same way, how do you reconcile a Psalm 22 God with a Psalm 23 God? How do you reconcile a my God, why hast thou forsaken me? With the Lord is my shepherd. I must admit that caused me serious problems, because I couldn't understand how you can reconcile these two divergent positions. But the Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.